is a fantastic question. Hold on a sec. It's like a pain in the butt to sometimes balance out this camera, but we're live. We're good to go, guys. Not everything's perfect in all the videos that are out there on YouTube, as it may come to a shocker for you. But that said, welcome to the video. My name is Brando Linick, and the question is that I'm going to do a Q&A on how to actually be happy when you hate your job. The reality is I was facing this position for a very long time. When I first got started in the restaurant industry and space, I was working as a dishwasher in a restaurant. This was 3 years ago I got started, and you know, I didn't like it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't enjoy it. I dreaded it, but I worked my butt off because I didn't like it that much, and I wanted to get out of being a dishwasher, so they promoted me after hard work and labor to a baker, and I had been baking for about a year and a half. It was coming up on my second anniversary working in this restaurant, and I still didn't like it. I thought I would like a little bit more, but baking, it was not really any different than dishwashing in my mind, and I didn't like it. It was just making me live comfortably, making me pay my bills, take a trip every now and again. And what I realized I needed to do was change my goals and outcomes. At first, I had a goal as a dishwasher to work my butt off so that I would get promoted to work a different job. And when I did that, it just didn't satisfy me. So what I ended up doing was I started searching on YouTube when I was on my shifts and when I was off my breaks. I would actually search on YouTube, and I would actually look at different ways and means to build out a business, to make an extra income. And the whole scheme and idea of it was to supplement my job income, so I would never have to have the hatred that I had towards jobs and working for another person. I just dreaded it that much that I made the decision that being a baker was the last job I was ever going to work. It was the last thing I was ever going to do, and how I was going to escape that was building a business. And I looked at the internet to build a business. I knew people were building businesses online. Didn't know exactly how, alright, but I knew people were doing it, so I just started doing all these searches, and you know, it took me long months, like 4 or 5 months, to go through a lot of YouTube videos and articles to where I came to a person. Alright, I got introduced to a person who was building a business and income on the internet, a business, not a job, so they weren't working for another person, they weren't getting a handout, like a paycheck, they were putting in work, and they're making money based on the hard work they put in. And because they were doing this, having time freedom, spending time with their family, creating their own schedule, doing what they want to do when they wanted to do it, I began to model and copy them, guys, and it took me just almost 4 months in total, but it was like 3 months. It took me to go from zero, busted, broke as a baker in a restaurant, hating my job, alright, to being able to be happy and focus on a goal and outcome. So how I actually became happy was, or I guess I didn't really touch base on it, how I went from being negative to being positive was I set myself a new goal that I was going to be successful in building a business online, that I was going to quit my job by building a business and income online. And every day I would get up thinking and feeling the emotions of quitting my job and just getting really excited and pumped up about that. And 3 months working my butt off, building this business, building an income online, modeling and copying this individual who I got introduced to, 3 months into it, I was able to actually quit my job as a baker in a restaurant September 12th of 2014 and create a full-time income business online, which is not average or typical results. It's not to guarantee you the same results, but it's to impress upon you guys that if I can do it, you can do it too. Alright, it just so happened that I set my goal to being my own boss and building a business. Ultimately, I hope if you get anything out of this video, it's not that, you know, I'm promising you're going to do the same. It's that if you want to be happy and you just hate your job, you really hate it, set some goals, some outside goals from your current workplace. Set a goal that you're going to quit your job. Set a goal that you're going to build a business online. Set a goal that you're going to save up for a vacation and take a 2-month vacation. Alright, and you're going to do that every single year. So then for 2 months you can be happy, and you always have something you can work towards that can make you happy. An exterior motivation, alright, instead of an interior motivation where, you know, you're just kind of busting your butt because you have to pay the bills. When you set yourself up for an exterior motivation, what it allows you to do is put your focus not on your job, but on the reasons why you're doing your job and where you're going to go, alright? And when you know where you're going, and you know that it's not going to be your job forever, alright, then you have a reason to be more happy, more fulfilled, something to look forward to. When you set yourself up for something to look forward to, it's the best tip I can give you from my personal experience that made me really, really happy. It went from negative Nelly to being very, very positive. So I hope this video inspires you guys to kind of change your outcome and outlook when it comes to the work that you're putting in at your current job. And if you'd like to learn more information about building a business and income on the internet using the same system I've been able to use to spend more time with your family, to quit your job, to be able to do more of what you want to do when you want to do it. If you're coachable, you're willing to put in work W-O-R-K. Yes, there's work required. If you're willing to do that, then connect with me on my site. The link will be down below. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll personally connect with you guys there, and I'll see you guys on the beach of the world. Take care.